Hello to everyone viewing this episode, and sorry to interrupt the flow of the podcast today, but I just wanted to make a little video of a bit more of an introduction because, I'll be honest, we filmed this a while ago. It was one of the first episodes we ever did, and the introduction is lacking. So today, I want to announce our very, very special guest for this episode, the Emmy winner, Grammy winner, original cast of Hamilton the Musical, plus so many, many, many more amazing accomplishments. But where you may know her the best is by being my cousin, Jasmine Cephas Jones, on the podcast today. We hope you enjoy.
Well, I hope us on here sounds good.
Welcome back to this episode of And I Want to Talk About It. And there's an extra person in the room.
Ellis, who the fuck is that?
I thought that. Did you not invite her?
Did you
I didn't invite anyone.
I thought she was your friend.
I just randomly walked in here and...
Wait.
Oh. You wanna...
Well, you can stay if you want. Would you like a tea?
Coffee?
Coffee? Yeah, I'll get you coffee.
Oh, I could have a coffee.
Coffee.
My first album is called Phoenix. Feeling your feelings, stepping into your power, being confident. It's the album I've always wanted to make.
We're pro sausage over here. Just have to
Shut
sit
the
down.
fuck up.
Sit down.
That actually looks really painful.
We're too British.
Yeah, we're way too British.
But-
And I played one of three sisters. I forgot the other two sisters' names.
I think everyone else did as well. Yeah.
I've just realised that we didn't do any kind of briefing, but
Oh yeah, we were going to do that.
let's go.
Time's a crazy thing.
Time's a crazy thing. So guys, we have a guest.
And what a guest. Woo!
Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff.
You might know her as Jasmine
Cephas Jones.
Jones.
That's my name.
We're going to go to Ellis to start.
Sometimes the ball needs to roll, so let's get it rolling. So I've prepared a few questions, a quiz round for Jasmine Cephas Jones called Jasmine Cephas Knows. Okay, because she knows stuff, right? Okay, so first question is Jasmine Cephas Bones. How many bones are there in the human body? 308, 206, or 7?
Oh. I think it's 7.
How many bones?
Mm-hmm.
308.
Jasmine
Correct.
Jasmine Cephas Bones.
Jasmine Cephas Bones.
I was like...
Okay, this is a good one.
By the way, Ellis, I know you know Ellis, but he is like not a normal person. So just expect, Jasmine Cephas.
Jasmine Cephas Bones. So question 2, Jasmine Cephas grows. What
I'm still growing. We're all
We're all
healing. We're all
growing.
growing.
Oh, yes.
It's
Yes.
You know?
the natural way.
Yes.
It's the natural way. So what natural thing is responsible for over 66% of flower population? Is it A, the bee, B, the C, or C,
The A.
the A?
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
The bee.
It is the B. It is A, the B. A?
Is it A, the B, B, the C, or C, the A? That's fucking
It's good,
funny.
isn't it?
That's comedy.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay. Number 3, Jasmine Cephas loaves.
Loads.
Loaves?
Loaves.
Loaves?
Loaves.
Like
What's
loaves.
I was going to say loaves, but we can do loaves.
like loaves.
Like, how low can you say?
Oh, how low? Oh, how low can I
Yeah.
sing? One fact about me, I can't sing very low. I can sing very high.
You
though.
can sing very high and
Yeah.
very
Oh,
well.
that sounded horrible.
But low
Yeah.
notes.
No. Jasmine
Low,
Cephas,
no.
no low.
No low.
Ellis did this on a podcast the other day, but he can sing fucking low.
Oh,
And
can
It's
you?
weird. I can't sing good, but I
Yeah.
can sing low.
You can sing really low.
I'm trying to...
We'll repeat it just quickly for context, but there was this like TikTok song which is like this kind of sea shanty. It's like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Scary.
Like Davy Jones's shit.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Captain Jack's shit.
No,
So
yeah.
I'll be like, hey,
here we go.
There
I
you go.
didn't prepare. Oh my god, don't make me sing.
Ella Slows.
Yo ho.
You usually do.
Right.
Come on.
Yo ho.
really painful. Sometimes your lows can be very painful.
The lows are painful, but the highs. Can you give us a high, or not for free?
Please move the mic a bit far away from your mouth.
Oh,
a little bit.
You should sing.
Have
you thought about singing?
Should.
You should think about singing.
I've been thinking about it.
I think you could do something with it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I see things for you, Jasmine. I do.
We've discussed it before.
Yeah, we really think you should get into singing. We're trying. Everyone. Do you think Jasmine should get into singing?
Everyone.
Our friends. Okay. Question number 4.
Oh yeah, we got the quizzes. Yeah.
What was the lows?
How low? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we thought you meant loaves.
Lows.
Like hates.
Right.
Oh, I wish I was that smart. Yeah, what do you hate?
Well, you're obviously very smart. You've really proven yourself.
I'm trying to think. I love hating things. I actually talked about this on one of the episodes. I think people should hate stuff more. Not hate more things, but be more vocal about the stuff they hate.
One of the things that I hate, when like you really want to dance and you go somewhere and the DJ is playing the wrong type of music, and you're like a little buzz and you're out and you're just like, I want to dance.
Yeah.
And
dance.
the music is just not, it's not popping, it's not happening, it's not.
Actually, when we were in LA, where Jasmine lives,
I live there now. I'm sorry, New York.
we were trying to find somewhere for ages. Do you remember? We went to like every place.
We did go for ages. We like went up and down this whole strip.
We went in everywhere. We were just like, we just want to find some music.
We were a little bit early, to be fair. Kind of left at like 9 something, I feel, because we had dinner.
Losers.
But high expectations. We have high expectations for music.
Wait, no, but we need to do like a Graham Norton moment.
Jasmine's new album is called Phoenix, and her last album is called Bluebird.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain
the whole bird theme?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so my nickname is Bird. That's what my father calls me. And he named me Bird after Charlie Parker, who is a famous jazz musician. He's a saxophone player, and he played so fucking awesome. It's like, you know, singing like a bird, you know, through his saxophone. And so my dad calls me Bird. And so for the first EP that I had, it's called Bluebird. And it's a very kind of uplifting, a bit melancholy though. I was in a place, I almost say like a very blue place when I wrote the EP. And so, you know, there's many different meanings with Bluebird. It's like an actual bird, but also kind of represents the feeling of when I wrote it and, you know, who I am and my nickname. And so this album, my first album, is called Phoenix. And it's all about feeling your feelings, stepping into your power, being confident. And I wrote this album almost about 2 years ago. And it basically is an album that I wrote for my future self. So that like I didn't know that I needed a lot of these songs in this album until way later. Like I called it Phoenix, and I knew that I wanted to be this feeling, but I didn't know exactly where it was yet at the moment, like in my life. And it's crazy what your body and your mind can do, because I wrote it for my future self. That's basically
it is
what
actually pretty insane, because when you said that and then listening to it and the fact that you wrote it that far
in the past
was like, wow, you really did just write everything you needed to at this point, right here, right now.
Yeah. It's crazy because a lot of people are going to think like some of these songs are about certain things or whatever, but it's originally how it was wrote. it wasn't about any of those things, you know. I got an Airbnb. I got a house that looked like something out of Practical Magic, the movie.
Great movie.
And it was 7 people that basically made this album. We made 2 studios in 2 different rooms and had different producers and a few songwriters. And I just circled the 2 rooms the whole entire day, and we wrote as soon as we woke up until about 2 or 3 in the morning every day for 7 days.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah, and there were like 2 rules that everybody had to come to the table and eat dinner, because my sister basically, she was the cook and she made homemade meals every day.
Nice.
And then we all had to watch like the sunset. So it was like those 2 things.
That's
horrible
beautiful.
rules.
Terrible rules. But it was like super collaborative, and the energy was amazing in there. And yeah, that's how it was made. And we left with 30 ideas, and 13 of those ideas became the album.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. I really loved what you were saying about it was like you wrote it for your future self.
Yeah.
So I think that's so interesting. So I always there's that whole thing of like looking after your like inner child and stuff. And I know like you guys are quite spiritual as a family. Do you think it was maybe like your future self was like, you're going to need to hear these things and learn these lessons, and almost was like looking after yourself in the past and kind of like working through you that way?
Yeah, I think so. There's like this thing that's like, does art imitate life, or life imitate art, you know?
Love
and
Lana Del
I think like when you are
I love Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, she's great.
well, I think when you can kind of get in tune with yourself, I don't know that a lot of the times in my life I have these impulses or these feelings, and I'm not really sure why. I just have to act on them, and I don't realize it until like way later down the line. It's like, oh, I made the right decision. One of the big moments of that in my life is when I left Berklee College of Music after 2 years, and I went back to New York, and everybody's like, what are you doing? And I think I felt pressure because, you know, people are like, you spent so much money on the school, you were there for 2 years, and you're just gonna leave and go back to New York. Like, what are you gonna do? And I went to acting school. I found a conservatory, and it was literally the best decision I ever made, because I don't think I would have had the career that I have without making that decision. But I left, and I was like, all I know is that I can't be here anymore, and I don't have the answer of where I'm going, or I don't know what school I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I have to leave here. And so I think the same with this album. It was like I woke up one day and I was like, oh, I need to make an album. And then it was like, oh, I don't want to just do it in the studio. I want to go away and make an album like they did back in the day. And we're all under the same roof. We're like living and breathing this music, and we're creating a piece of art like together. And so I had no idea exactly what I was doing, but I knew that I had to do it. It was like, this is the time. I have to do it. Like, I just kept, amazing. You know, and you just, when I have those feelings, I got to follow them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot wait to listen to the album, because obviously your gut instinct has got you to where you are now. So if your gut instinct was like, this is an album that I'm making, then I'm assuming it's going to be amazing. And your gut instinct brought you onto this podcast, which is probably, I'm guessing, like the pinnacle of your
yes.
It's the big break.
This is my big break,
Jazz,
guys.
this could be your big break. We were talking about it, and it's like, it's amazing that we could do something like this for you.
We had Jasmine like emailing us for months saying, please let me come on, let me come on the podcast.
So much about it.
Firstly, we were like, how did you get my email address? How did you... Sorry.
I told you I'm a stranger, and I got it off of another stranger who knows where you live.
That is so funny. Our friend Thea, we know Thea. Can you tell about how she accidentally put your address online? This
is hilarious and very dangerous. So Thea started.
So good.
She started writing, like, meditation, kind of like affirmation poems for children. It's really cool, really cute idea, and eventually it'd be something that I would want to help her make into like a book. Would have like illustrations or like animations. That's the word. Yeah. No, I'm not going to say what it's called because you will find.
Do not say what it's called, please.
You will find.
For a while, Thea was getting random calls from unknown numbers that eventually she just stopped answering. But she would get these calls, and then one day we Googled like massage places in the location that we're in. And under businesses, you have to list what it is, and the closest one to kind of like affirmations, meditations was like massage therapy. So when you Google,
massage like yoga studio.
It's the number.
It's the address, the flat number, the name.
So it looks like she is a raging prostitute
at this address.
I don't know if some of this we have to beep out somehow.
It's
but
so funny.
We literally like typed it in like, oh Thea, here's your name, number and address. Fucking perfect. Oh, that's
so funny.
That's great. Oh, massage parlour. Yeah. And there's no way of deleting it. It's there. Because I thought we had deleted it and...
You can't take it down. You can't change it.
The internet is forever.
Oh, it is.
The internet is forever.
Because we went through this we panicked before and we saw it was all on there. It's just so funny that you can just type it in. Or you just look at this address, click on it, and then it says... I can't, it's ridiculous. Anyway, that was very funny. But Thea's not a prostitute.
But it's nice to know that if she was, she would be successful. And I wish for the success of all my friends. In whatever venture that
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not here to judge.
Absolutely.
Were we saying something before that?
Oh, yeah. So now that we know the name of the album coming out, Phoenix. So is there, like, people that you are inspired by with your music, or...
Oh, God.
Broad.
You create.
The thing with this album, Jazz's new album, you can hear so many different people in it.
Yeah.
Like, there is bits where it's very Stevie. There's very Prince bits.
Ooh,
there's even a bit...
I'm so excited.
It's
I'm
sick.
So excited.
It's sick.
Erykah Badu with Your Vibe. There's
a bit, which I don't know if this was like the thing, like if this was done on purpose, but there's like an interlude bit, and the guitar in it, to me, is like the police.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Jinx.
Yeah. I literally told Al, who plays the drums, I said, can you play this like Stuart Copeland, who's the drummer of the Police? And he looks at me and he goes, oh yeah, there's a Stuart Copeland snare right in there. He's like, and I'm going to use it. And I think like also one of my favorite things about this album is it's completely a musical album. And so I really wanted the musicians to go off on this. I have like transitions in this album and a lot of the songs. And so they go into like other pieces of music, and it's an album to play live. Like it's the album I've always wanted to make. I love this album so much.
No, it's good.
I do.
We should
so
listen to it soon.
I would love to.
Yeah.
If
don't listen to it too much, because y'all got
we got a stream.
You got the streaming SoundCloud, and it's not mixed or mastered. Like, you want to hear it like when it's perfectly. I also just don't want you to get tired of it, and then it comes out, and you're like.
No, I'm gonna make sure. Like I said, I'm gonna put my all into making sure that this is like the best-selling album of all time. I'm going to. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We've made this podcast actually
to
preempt
promote
when it comes out. It's a scam. It's all a conspiracy. We don't even know each other.
It's a scam.
We're industry plants.
We are.
Jasmine's album.
But I'm actually like to go to sleep. Like I'll just put the album like on repeat on my phone on Spotify. Just stream. But I put my phone on like quiet so I can
to
sleep.
give me like more listeners.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. That's fam right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's true.
That's a ride or die fam.
Absolutely. I do that with everyone. Our friend, our sister, my sister, Jasmine's cousin. We're cousins, if you haven't worked that out.
Yeah. We're first cousins.
We're first cousins. Blood.
What great blood.
Grandparents. Same grandparents.
Same grandparents, same blood.
Mothers are sisters.
Same blood. And they have the same blood as well.
I'm actually feeling a little bit left out. Like I'm starting to like not really like my blood right now. If anyone,
No, don't.
I
say
don't know.
that.
Like you, like I'm not asking for any, but like if you had any to spare.
You're spiritual fam.
Oh, I love
part.
that.
If
That's
you
very
have-
sweet.
He said, "If you have any to spare." Imagine
I'm
if
not
we
being
were.
greedy.
We went back to Mum's and was like, "Oh, Ellis is part of the family now." We gave him a blood transfusion. He's not feeling too good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's part of the
He's
family.
looking very, very pale. Yeah. Yeah.
He's
I
not,
accidentally got
he's
the
not
Northern
gonna
Irish
make it.
blood. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, he's not
Next
gonna make it.
episode, Ellis becomes part of the family.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Tune in. Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
I think it's so cool. Yo.
Like maybe that's what people say when they find their passion. Is that like they feel it in their heart. Like mine shakes when I make that noise.
Yours is sea shanties,
Mine
horror
is
sailor.
horror sea shanties. That can only last about 10 seconds.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like that's my vibe.
I've
sea
always seen
shanty.
that for you,
Thank you. I'm wearing stripes, which is like I think
which is like
You definitely
stripes.
look like a pirate.
I look like a pirate. I actually do look like a pirate. That's the weird thing about it. I look like a pirate. I look like the live action Scooby Doo, and I look like
What? A dog?
a dog. Not a dog. The dog.
The
The
dog.
dog.
The girl.
The dog. Sexy pirate. That's my thing. I think.
I dressed as a sexy pirate for Halloween.
You did.
And it was a sexy pirate. It was very good.
I dressed
Your
up.
Halloween costume was awesome, though. I've told everyone like we definitely have to do that. Jazz was like an enchanted like forest fairy,
Yeah.
very Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like
I went in this Halloween
Nice.
and I
You have
haven't
to.
and I was really like, damn, I've missed Halloween a couple of years and I miss it.
Making up
And
for it.
I didn't do everything last minute, didn't get my costume last minute. I was on Amazon like
what happened?
getting the ears, getting the crown, getting 2 pairs of wings.
2 pairs of wings.
Yeah, 2 just in case one didn't work.
Oh.
And it was true.
An
One didn't
organised
work. One
queen.
didn't work
Love
out.
it.
Yeah. I got a
Um,
wig too.
You got a
long,
wig?
like platinum blonde wig.
Yeah.
We ordered our costumes at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And then afterwards, I realised that the amount of money I spent was actually quite dangerous. And I was like, I recommend people to not sit next to someone on a laptop who's going... Because I'm like looking at you and I'm like, fuck it, if you're getting all that shit, then I'm going to get loads. And then afterwards I was like, I've spent £100. I spent
For sexy pirate.
But I've got that for life.
That's an investment.
honestly though,
That's
you
an
got a lot of
investment.
stuff that you would actually wear though.
The
Right?
top
You got like
you
a
could
cute
wear.
corset, right?
The corset you could... I wanted one of those because I could wear it for lots of different costumes.
Yeah.
I could do a Mrs. Lovett moment.
Ooh,
I
good.
could do, you know, it's just...
Puss in
it's,
Boots.
Yeah.
But yeah, sexy...
In a corset.
Sexy
Sexy
Puss
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots in a corset.
I didn't get the ears, but I got like ear jewelry that came up.
Yeah. Anyone in a corset. I could be Shrek in a corset.
Simon Cowell in a corset.
corset.
Dawn French
In a corset.
Love Dawn French.
Well, the question I was going to ask is, I just thought it could be a fun conversation piece, is what, because obviously we all do our things now. I mean, me and Ellis don't really have secure jobs. We kind of do loads of things apparently.
Loads of freelance bits, yeah.
But
we just vibe. I just like vibing.
But what did everyone want to be when they were younger? Because obviously you've always sung. I remember when you told everyone you wanted to act, and we were like, but Jasmine, the singing. But you do both, so thank God. You can't deprive the world of just pure natural born talent.
When you've got talent, you have to have it. No, it's true.
That's why if you're born with like massive tits, get them out.
Get them out! Yeah. Or if you look like a sexy pirate, be a sexy pirate.
Be a sexy pirate, yeah.
And if you can't, don't go low to be a peasant when you are not.
Yeah. If it's not working,
stop
trying.
Stop trying.
What did I want to be? So here's the thing. Both of my parents are performers, and so I just didn't know if I knew I could sing, but I was also like, this is hard. My parents struggled. Like, we didn't have a lot of money. And I just didn't know if I wanted to do it. And so for a long time, I wanted to work with baby animals. I wanted to, but basically help baby animals go back into the wild
womb.
If they get into the womb.
Back into the womb.
Yeah, you don't want to be here.
Be like, trust me, it's not that great here.
I wanted to work at like a sanctuary. I didn't want to be a vet.
Yeah.
And work in a vet office.
Animal sanctuary.
I wanted to do like a sanctuary where, we get this wounded baby animal, whatever it is, and then I help it, go
jazz
back into
jazz exotic.
the wild.
Jazz exotic.
Jazzy
Tiger Queen.
Exotic.
Tiger Queen.
So something like that.
Yeah.
I because I love animals a lot, maybe too much. But it wasn't until high school, my senior year, and I did opera workshop, and I was in Pirates of Penzance, and
Pirates.
I played Pirates.
Theme. Pirates episode.
And I played another one of three sisters, and her name was Edith, and
you love these old lady names.
What?
Peggy, Edith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
Love
the other
it.
two sisters' names.
I think everyone else did as well.
In Pirates of Penzance, not Hamilton.
No, oh my god, no.
Not Hamilton.
Let's get that clear.
Let's get that straight.
Renee
and Pippa for life. My sisters for life.
We love.
Shout out to them.
They're on next
they're
week.
actually next episode.
Oh,
yeah.
They've been begging.
Yeah.
They've been begging.
We're just like,
they've
whatever.
been calling me like, I want to get on.
They were like,
this
we've
Yeah.
heard you found their
We
contact
know.
details.
I found this random address.
I was just looking for a massage.
It says masseuse, but I think we all know what that
Well,
means. Sorry, yes, carry on. So
Yeah,
you
sorry,
played one
yeah.
of three
No.
sisters, Pirates of Penzance.
So, and it wasn't until I did that, and I was so nervous. But I remember my dad came up to me and was like, how do you feel? And I was just like, I want to do it again. Oh. And I just realized, I was like, I like doing this. I like playing characters. I like dressing up. I like singing. I like doing all of this. And
it's always been there actually, because your schools were performing schools.
Yeah. I went to performing arts schools since after elementary school. So.
Oh, Jazz went to the school that Fame is based on.
Yeah.
LaGuardia.
Ooh, LaGuardia.
Fame.
LaGuardia.
I wanna live forever. It really was like that though. Like jumping on tables, dancing in the hallways. That was my high school.
Ick.
Yeah.
Cringe.
That was my high school.
I would go in. I would just
loved
like
it.
see people the first day like.
We're too British, I think.
Yeah, we're way too British.
But I love that.
Sit down.
Yeah. Imagine trying to pull that here.
You would have loved
That's
it.
the thing. We're pretending to be cool. We would have been all up in
No,
that.
you guys
We
would
been
have
all up in that.
fucking loved it. They're being so cool right now. They're being so cool.
Me and Ellis in our leg warmers and
Yeah.
tights.
Yeah. Yeah, be like, what do you have? Maths?
one.
Yeah,
valid.
yeah, literally putting on our leg warmers.
No,
I've
we would
got
have been,
maths next,
we would have
so-
been fully in our elements.
Yeah, but
And matching leotards.
They even had
Yeah.
a major of tech major of people putting the
Like
stage together and
lighting.
lighting and stuff like that. That was
That's
a
cool.
whole major as
do you know
as
anyone
well.
who did sound? Because it took us about an hour to set this up. No.
If anyone knows any sound people,
This has made
That's
me
so
realize though, like I need to do my homework and I need to start to know about these things.
it's difficult.
Yeah,
It
us too.
really is, but it's so fucking helpful when you do know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You know?
obviously I'm trying to do it for this and then the other things.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like I will learn. I feel like we're already kind of learning names of
Yeah,
stuff.
I learnt like 4 words this weekend.
Yeah. Nothing about sound.
No,
but-
hello, goodbye, please, thank you.
You learn something new every day, guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to.
If you want to. What did you want to be when you were small? Dustbin man?
No, this is gonna sound like a joke, but I didn't.
Penguin?
No, not far off.
Pirate?
I didn't. Of Penzance. No, I wanted to be the other 2 sisters. Yeah.
That would have been great.
That would've been so
I wanted
fun.
to be Edith.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to be Edith, but I guess we're not repeating. So I didn't really. I took the idea of like when you grow up, you can be whatever you wanted to be too literally. Like my little brain didn't really understand.
Pterodactyl.
I genuinely wanted. I didn't want to
Bat.
work in a pet shop. I wanted to be a pet shop.
You wanted to be
I wanted
a
to
pet
be
shop.
a pet shop because I
Go
like
into
the-
detail
the
about
building.
yeah. No, I was the building. Like I was this. It might. I know it sounds so crazy, and I'm not lying. I genuinely thought I could grow up to be whatever I wanted because I didn't understand. And I was like, I'm gonna grow up, and like my hair can be the roof, and then like my mouth will get really
Literally,
big. No,
the
I was
building.
the pet shop. It didn't look like a human being in a building shape. Like I just changed into a building.
I told you
We've gone
he
to a
was-
next
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
I did warn he's just a bit of a...
But as soon as I realised that I
What
couldn't
do you
be a
even
pet
say?
shop,
What do you
yeah,
say to
honestly,
that?
I don't know. But as soon as I realised that I couldn't be a pet shop, I don't know. I mean, dream job. I don't dream of labour, so I guess
don't dream of
vibing.
Vibes, yeah.
I'd love to like vibe.
You know when you were
I
like...
still just want to be a vibe, honestly.
You are a vibe.
You are, yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, maybe. You know when you were in like primary school... Oh, wait. Why... Whenever I start talking, that happens. When you were in primary school and you had to like do a little drawing of like what you wanted to be when you were older.
Pet shop.
If it was just like you vibing, just
Yeah.
like you, just kind of like
Me, just
or like the school calendar, the school tea towel of the year.
it's just me,
like
literally.
yeah, like little like iced coffee,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
little hat on.
Yeah.
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 Oh
Love
God.
that.
It's actually crazy that I didn't get beaten up once.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And you showed me pictures of you in high school and you look so annoying. Like you
I
could
want
tell
to bully
Wait,
myself.
what did you look like?
you could tell that he was the guy on the bus just being fucking annoying. Just shut the fuck up.
I
Like
thought.
Wait, you
it's-
said you were the bully?
No.
Oh.
I would bully myself now,
Oh.
and I wish someone would have, because
Yeah.
I would have been a better person today if I didn't get away with all the shit that I got away with.
absolutely.
But no, I was very annoying. So I'm sure there was a lot of people who I probably won't be listening to this podcast.
What would you say to your younger self?
Shut up, sit down, shut up and sit down, shut up and
Shut
sit
the
down.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
That's a great question.
In the
Maybe you
words
should
of
start hosting a podcast, Jess.
Me?
Yeah.
I just take over. It's mine now.
shit.
I'll tell you what, we'll swap. I'll do like Broadway and stuff, and you can
Okay.
Broadway and stuff.
and stuff.
You get there like, so what am I
Yeah,
doing?
Phoenix by Ellis Garber, and I want to talk about it starring Jazz. You heard it here first.
Perfect.
I would say, in a real sense, that it's
Shut up.
that shut up. No, that people don't care in the terms of like no one's judging you. Everyone's too busy like worrying about how they're coming across to everyone else. It's very freeing.
People
but no
don't
one,
really give a shit.
People don't give a fuck. People
Yeah.
do not care.
It's crazy how we
what you
really
do.
do think that everybody cares so much
So
about what we are doing and what we're doing or how we look, or like people actually really don't give a fuck.
People are too busy thinking that everyone's thinking about them
Yeah,
to
like,
think about you.
if you're in like, you know, like if you're like self-conscious eating, I don't know if either of you have ever experienced that, but say like if you're in like public and you're like eating something and you're like, say like food like fell out your mouth, or like something, you dropped something.
Me every day.
Yeah, literally on the way here.
But you could overthink that and be like, oh, everyone's watching me, like it, and it's just like your whole event of you eating that becomes
Anxiety
I'm being
inducing.
what? Yeah. Instead of just like, I've just bought a baguette from Pret and I'm going to enjoy.
Food in public, interesting topic. Are there any foods that you think shouldn't be eaten outside? Because I got told off for eating a tube of Pringles in public the other day. Someone was like, those are crisps you eat inside.
Definitely not.
Oh, food to eat.
So like, we have weird food rules. So the Pringles one, that's just happened to me.
That's
but
strange.
we think eggs shouldn't be eaten past midday. I personally don't think you should have hot fish before 12 o'clock.
So I was talking about having a tuna melt in the morning, and Ellis was like, "You're having hot fish."
Hot
And
fish
I'm
for
like,
breakfast.
what do you want me to have? Cold fish? Like,
No fish.
I guess I don't really care. All I'm saying is don't bring any fish on a plane.
Or
You know,
yeah.
Just don't bring your fish sandwich on a plane.
or like a boiled egg.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that.
No egg, no fish. Definitely not before midday, because those are both morning foods. No,
Fish
Eggs are morning.
after,
fish after,
egg before. We'll get merch that says fish after, egg before. And if you get it, the girls who get it, get it.
You know, it's a food that is usually a morning food, but I think we can eat more later in the day.
Wine.
Is sausage.
Well, we do sausage, we do bangers and mash.
Oh, right.
We're pro sausage over here.
I forgot about that.
Cereals all day. Cereal all day. You can have cereal all day.
Fish after, egg before, cereal
whenever.
all day.
Yeah.
All day, every day, period.
Yeah. Jot that down. So, guys, I think the time has come.
Blood transfusion. I'm going to be part of the family.
Next episode.
Blood transfusion.
Alice becomes part of the family.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for my new blood.
Well, Jazzy Jeff, thank you for coming and chatting to us.
No, genuinely, it was
having me.
very, very lovely of you to do so. We greatly appreciate.
And also,
you.
even though your platform is much larger than ours, but go listen to...
I'd say they're like 50-50.
When the new album comes out, Phoenix, listen to it, play it on repeat, and even when you're sleeping, just put your volume on mute and just let it
Actually,
keep
no,
playing.
don't put it on mute because it doesn't count as streams.
Oh, put it on one.
And in the meantime,
Buy it.
Yeah.
And also listen to Bluebird as well because it's so good. I really wanted to have more time to talk about that one because I genuinely really love it.
That's my shit.
Heaven
that's
is
my
like
shit.
amazing.
Heaven.
I love like an interlude-y, introductory song.
So do I.
The lyrics are amazing.
So do I.
Gone Girl is so funky. Moonlight's just
for me. It's Little
like
Bird.
silk.
Is that song just?
And I love Alice because it sounds like you're singing to me. It sounds like Alice.
I wrote that song about depression through a metaphor of Alice in Wonderland. So that's how my brain works.
Alice in Wonderland, as some people say.
As I think most people.
Alice in Wonderland, Jasmine, because it was written about me, wasn't it?
Yes, darling.
You heard it here
Oh,
first.
yes, it was.
Yes.
Alice, aka my depression.
I am a symbol of Jasmine's depression.
Yeah.
That
wow.
sounds right. Yeah.
That's powerful. Anyway, wonderful time.
Had a great time, guys. Thank you for having me.
How do we leave these?
We have an
I
intro,
don't-
but we don't have an extro.
Bye.
Bye.